Hello, thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about color blindness and what causes it, and whether or not men and women have the same chance of developing it. Let's get started. Okay, let's talk about color blindness and see if men and women have the same chance of developing it. Color vision results from us having three different cone photoreceptors responding differently to the light of different wavelengths. We have three cones on our retina with their peak sensitivities in long, middle, and short wavelength regions, as we have talked about extensively in one of the prior videos. When two stimuli, whether colored lights or illuminated materials, produce the same cone signals, the two stimuli match in color. Color blindness, which is also referred to as color vision deficiency, is caused either by the lack of a particular type of photoreceptor or shifts in the spectral sensitivities of cone photoreceptors, or even contamination of cone photoreceptors, like some L photoreceptor in the M photoreceptor. The first one is called color deficiency and the second one is called anomalous trichromacy, which means they have all the three cone photoreceptors, but they are either shifted in sensitivity or contaminated. There are three types of color vision deficiencies named protanopia, deuteranopia, and tritanopia. Protanopia is caused by missing the L cone photoreceptor. They are then unable to discriminate reddish and greenish hues. An observer with protanopia is called protanope. A deuteranope is someone missing the M cone photoreceptor and therefore unable to distinguish reddish and greenish hues. A tritanope is someone missing the S cone photoreceptor and therefore unable to discriminate yellowish and bluish hues. Now, with respect to anomalous trichromacy, there are three types of them. The first one, which is right here, is called protanomaly. In this case, L cone photoreceptor has shifted toward the short wavelengths, as shown here. Deuteranomaly, on the other hand, is a case in which M cone photoreceptor has shifted towards longer wavelengths, as shown here. Tritanomaly is a case where S cone photoreceptor has shifted towards longer wavelengths, as shown here. But how would these observers see colors? This is a great example to show you guys how all these observers see the color. You can see here this is a normal vision, and this is deuteranopia, and this is protanopia, and this is tritanopia. So the normal color vision is going to see everything, but then deuteranopia is going to have issue in the longer wavelengths to discriminate the longer wavelengths colors. Protanopia is the same, and then tritanopia, on the other hand, has issue discriminating the shorter wavelength colors, as shown here. There are also some cases of cone monochromatism, effectively only one cone type, and rod monochromatism, no cone response. Of course, the difference between these two is that the cone monochromat sees color only under enough light, and they see everything in black and white. But the rod monochromat only sees the object under low light, and as soon as the light level goes up, they cannot see anything. It goes without saying that they also see only in black and white. Also, depending on which cone the cone monochromat has, they see that particular color only, and everything else appears dark. Like a green leaf to an M cone or green cone photoreceptor appears bright, and the branches themselves appear darker, or even a blue toy would appear dark to them. So the range of wavelengths that a rod monochromat sees is larger than the cone monochromat, but the range of light levels under which the rod monochromat can see is much smaller than that of the cone monochromat. The data from famous researchers has shown that there is a disparity between the occurrence of color vision deficiencies in male and females. In other words, males have a much higher likelihood to develop color vision deficiencies than females. But why is that? This can be traced back to the genetic basis of color vision deficiencies, which are sex-linked genetic traits. The genes for photoreceptors are present on the X chromosome. Females inherit one X chromosome from their mother and one from their father. Only one of these needs to have the genes for the normal photoreceptor in order to produce normal color vision. On the other hand, males inherit an X chromosome from their mother and a Y chromosome from their father. If the single X chromosome does not include the genes for the photoreceptor, the son will have a color vision deficiency. If a female is color deficient, it means she has 2 deficient X chromosomes, and all male children are destined to have a color vision deficiency. It is clear that the genetic deck of cards is stacked against males when it comes to inheriting deficient color vision. Let's see an example. Let's say the father is colorblind and the mother has a normal color vision. In this case, because the sons are going to get one Y from father and one X from mother, they're going to be fine. They're not going to have any color vision deficiency. And they're not going to be also carrier. But in the case of the daughters, because they get one X from mother and one X from father, they're not going to have any color vision deficiency, but they're going to be color vision deficiency carrier. Because the X from father is going to be color vision deficient. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it and you were able to get something out of it. If you liked it, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and also share the video with your friends. Thank you so much and have a nice day.